Omaha police say these body cam photos tell the story of a heroic officer stepping into danger to save the lives of hundreds of people. Good evening, I'm Julie Cornell.
I'm Rob McCartney. We've shown you the chaos that unfolded on Minaloosa Boulevard during a trick-or-treating event. Officer Bryson Blandford shot 31-year-old Dontavius Levering after he nearly sped into a crowd. Levering was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. In our big story team coverage tonight, neighbors are grappling with a loss of sense of security. First, KETV News Watch 7 Sarah Feely leads us off with the investigation into a motive. Sarah?
Omaha's police chief says his officers aren't necessarily trained to throw themselves in front of cars, but this officer felt it was something that he needed to do, knowing that hundreds of children and families could be at risk.
Officer Bryson Blandford had his cruiser parked on the median and was handing out candy to the kids from the trunk of that cruiser.
Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmaderer says that's when Blandford hears a radio call that a car has driven through the barricades at the packed Halloween event on Minaloosa Boulevard toward the crowd. Hundreds
were in attendance, to include strollers and very small children who struggled to walk in their first Halloween costumes.
Here's an image from his body-worn camera as the chief says Blandford begins to search for the car. Then, as the car approaches,
some of the crowd is barely getting out of the way at that point. He stands in front of the vehicle. He announces 5 times for the driver to stop. The driver does not, and he fires his service weapon 7 times.
Schmaderer believes every bullet went into the car. Blandford hit the driver, 31-year-old Dontavius Levering, 3 times, 1 in each shoulder and the jaw. He's expected to survive.
It is our job as police officers to put ourselves into harm's way to protect the public. Officer Blandford did exactly that, and it is not hard to imagine his actions saved lives.
Schmaderer says it does not appear Levering was trying to hit anyone, but he says Levering did seem to be under the influence of something. Toxicology reports aren't in yet.
The motive behind that right now is unknown, but we can rule out the terrorist aspect of it. And it does not appear that he was attempting to mow down as a mass casualty incident.
Schmaderer says not only are his officers' actions justified, they're heroic.
His intention was to protect the public from that vehicle, and he performed in an admirable state.
Blandford is still on administrative leave pending the investigation. Now, he must see a psychologist before returning to work, and it's worth noting that the county attorney can determine whether or not to file charges against him, as well as Levering. Reporting live at Omaha Police Headquarters, Sarah Feely, KETV News Watch 7.